In art, I feel like art is the perfect way to vessel, just be a perfect vessel of anything, whether it be a message. The best music has a message. So, the best music comes with a message, and I feel like it's the same way with a brand, a song or whatever. As long as that shit got a purpose, it hits a little bit different.
Now with Henderson, will he find the net?
Ooh! Yeah, let's go. And that's why I started my clothing brand, because it was a way to vessel, to get my story out there. It was a way to get my story out there. Big into art since a kid. I've always, my first, taste of any art was, I was a creative. I had to do creative writing in 4th grade, and I fell in love with it. Anything that could, even back then, it was just such a great escape. It was the only escape. But also, I believe I used to rap too. I've always been dabbled in anything creative. That's what I'm trying to say. So I definitely tried a few different things before I started designing clothes.
Well, couldn't keep it.
Always been real big into fashion though. Lupe Fiasco, Kanye West, Pharrell. Obviously, them are every clothing designer's inspiration, and it's definitely one of mine. Kid Cudi as well. No one wants to. Niggas don't want to give him the fucking. Excuse my language. I'm on swim. Niggas don't want to give Kid Cudi, credit where it's due. But Kid Cudi's low key started that stoner wave, that space rap, cloud rap. There wouldn't be no Lil Peeps, no XXX Tentacion, no let me see, Juice WRLD, all these artists who have become legends in themselves, regardless of how short their career was. They're SoundCloud legends, or legends to the youth, that's for sure. There wouldn't be none of them if it wasn't for Kid Cudi, that's for sure. And I was actually listening to the first Man of the Moon album earlier today, just trying to get into that creative space. And it just brought me back to such a time where I was in high school. I was so carefree. Things were so carefree when I was in high school. The only thing I cared about was who had the best weed, and if I can get with shorty or not. Them were the only things I cared about in high school. Values change, and you think different. Some people grow to think for the better, some people grow to think for the worse.
Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Surely the equaliser. The goal is in, and that could really hamper their promotion prospects. Well, they need to keep their discipline here. They can certainly get back into this one. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Ghetto must take the lead here.
Come on, yeah.
How on earth is this?
The Minimized Collective is pretty much.
They should be ahead now.
It's like
That'll be a Liverpool ball.
My whole life experiences, in the form of clothes. I'm very vulnerable. I feel like that's really big in art, or in clothing, or anything that you have to create or design. Woo! Let's go, baby. I feel like anything that you have to create or design, being vulnerable, being, in touch with your emotions and being true to yourself and just really knowing what you like, you know, what you stand for, that's so big. I feel like that will create longevity for your clothing brand.